Sorry, it's what happened Sunday night on the Democratic debate.
That sucks, though. That sucks. They work all that hard work. I love that Jeopardy, though.
And they all lose.
Yeah.
Great.
What was the girl that was talking funny? I'll take pens for 500. Remember that girl?
That was terrible.
Yeah.
No, I forgot that girl.
For 2,000.
It was on purpose.
I love it.
All right, well, headlining news has been brought to you by Daymar College in Clarksville. Daymar has been helping students achieve their educational and career goals in business, criminal justice, healthcare, technology, and design, plus health and wellness. For more information about your career, you can visit daymarcollege.edu.
Love me some Daymar. Love me some education. Fixes a lot.
Yeah.
Ben.
Help me on that test.
Ben Rabb, I mean, here it is. When did you get into music? When did you start?
I've been doing music in different ways for a long time, since I was a kid. So, songwriting since college on, I'd say.
Now, the New York City music scene, okay?
Yeah.
Now you're here in the Nashville scene for a little bit.
Right.
You see what are some of the differences between a huge metropolitan like New York City and Nashville, which is a growing metropolitan? I mean, where we consider the music mecca of the world and so many artists. What are some of the differences you've noticed?
I think just some of the differences are the crowds that go out to shows, at least in New York. There's a lot of in and out for venues, a lot of artists playing the same night, and something really cool that's special and definitely happens a lot in Nashville is in the rounds, where multiple artists will go and listen on stage and go like song after song. So
very cool.
That doesn't happen as much up there.
Now, are you going to be introducing a lot more to New York when you finally make it back home? Some of the things that you picked up here. I'm sure one of those singer-songwriter roundabouts is one of them. What are some other things that you might want to bring back to home base by being on the road and learning some things?
That's a good question. I do not have a good answer yet. Hopefully over the next couple of days I'll be able to. Usually when I'm on the road I try to focus on the shows, focus on each date that I'm playing and those crowds, and then debrief and really try to think it through when I get back off the road. So.
What's the worst crowd that you had to perform in front of?
Worst crowd?
Worst crowd. You're up there, you're trying to do your thing, and what's going on in the back?
Worst crowd scenario would be somebody probably jumping on stage and grabbing the mic.
Oh.
That would be. It hasn't happened, but
Thank
I'm thinking
God.
what would be really bad, and that would definitely be.
That's unbelievable. Yeah. Like I see some venues where you're a very talented person such as yourself that knows how to write a song and put lyric to it and make music with it, and then you're up there and all of a sudden they shout the infamous Freebird.
Yeah.
All right. Does this happen often
Sweet
to
Home
you?
Alabama.
Right. All right.
It's Tennessee, gag.
It used to a degree, not as much anymore.
So how do you fix that? A lot of people need to know how to stop that, prevent that from even happening.
I just push right through.
Good.
Just straight through.
Yeah, his family doesn't let him out anymore. That Sweet Home Alabama guy.
There's an artist that I heard talk about a show, and he said, sometimes when you go to a show, you may not hear the artist play your favorite song, but you just have to trust the artist to get up there and create a show for you, and just trust them on the experience they're going to take you on. So
yeah,
well
that's
said.
what I try to live by that.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well, with that, can we do a live song?
Yeah.
What's the first live song you want to do in the show? And I recommend you take off the headphone because there's a quick delay.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
I'll play what you guys started to play before. I'll do the stripped down version without the full band here. It's called On the Fence.
On the Fence. Now, tell us about the song.
It's about that time when people have to make a hard decision whether to move forward. It could be a relationship or something else, but either take that step forward or to make a big change. Sometimes it's harder to make those big changes, but definitely can be right.
That song definitely needs to be in a movie.
Yeah.
Good call, Scott. Good call. All right, so without further ado, and definitely get his stuff at benreb.com. And here he is, live on the Joe Padula Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Reb.
How long can I stare at this side of the door? I've said it meant to open it so many times before. When I was a boy, I never could toy with an open door. Never would stay too long in one place, just wanted more. Doesn't seem so simple now as it did back then. Just two broken hearts on the fence. When I let you in, I gave away all of my past. Mistakes I had made, lover and shame gone just like that. But still I claim they gave me my strength and my muse, put words to my voice and crafted my point of view. Doesn't seem so simple now as it did back then. Just two broken hearts on the fence. Take a step aside, say goodbye to another love, or go and share my hand, 'cause I'm alive but not alone. Doesn't seem so simple now as it did back then. Just two broken hearts on the fence. Doesn't seem so simple now as it did back then. Just two broken hearts on the fence. Doesn't seem so simple now as it did back then. Just two broken hearts on the fence.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Nice job on that. Nice job.
So quick with that finger picking too. Shoot.
How long did it take to be able to master what you got going on right now? When you first started, I'm sure there was a lot of learning curves along the way, but man, you got it down to a science.
I think it's a good thing. I still get challenged with stuff that I'm writing and stuff that I'm trying to play. I always know that's a good song, or it's going to be a good song, when I'm like my hand can't keep up with what I hear. So
That's awesome.
it's always something to work with.
Do you play in standard or do you have like a cool open B kind of tune?
So that was in standard too. That was in drop D tuning, but
Yeah, that was in drop D.
that was in drop D. So the low E string was dropped down to a D, but otherwise I have a couple. Yeah, I play in open tunings sometimes for a couple songs, but otherwise.
Very cool.
What's the lady situation like when you're out there? Do they love you? Do they just come up to you after, hey, can I get your digits? Do you want a one-night stand?
Is that a standard tuning?
Do they offer this to you?
Well,
Because if
I'll
that's
say
the
this,
case, I'll
this-
get into the rock business.
Yeah, you need to start playing guitar now, Joe.
I gotta learn.
this is my answer. I just got married 2 months ago.
All right, so it worked. Okay, yeah, all right. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Being on the road, does she travel with you? Or
No, she's back home.
is it difficult
With the
for an
dog.
artist to leave home base?
Yeah, it's always tough. It's always tough, but you're pretty busy, and the driving gives you time to talk on the phone. If
Absolutely.
There you go.
Technology is a beautiful thing.
You want. Yeah.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, I mean,
Hands free.
we're at a place now where artists are able to promote themselves like never before. Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at the social media, look at the website, okay? And which, by the way, a very professional website. Go check
Thank
it
you
out,
so much.
venomweb.com. All right. How important has the social media and your website been for booking you and getting you money and getting you gigs and getting you opportunities to play your craft?
Right.
I think it's important. I think having a professional website and having professional videos and all of that's really important. I would say generally the social media is what it's best for is really connecting with fans and building a fan base and
Yeah.
being able to have those direct connections. And like I've been filming a video blog series on this tour where I post a video every day, and
I saw
people
that.
have been responding to that really nicely.
Right.
So just a way to sort of let people in on what you're doing and way you couldn't have done before.
Right, you ain't kidding. I mean, other bands prior to. Now, do you see that as a positive thing, or maybe perhaps again, maybe the market is flooded with people, just putting out crappy products, on because it's easy to do now.
It's definitely more accessible than it's ever been before, so
Yeah.
there's a lot more content that's out there.
Yeah.
But it also allows people to hear way more and connect with more music, and you have things like Spotify where people can just search a name where you would have had to have tried to track down a CD
Yeah,
or go to a
get the
record
album.
store or get the album
Yeah.
or
'Cause-
a record. And
I mean, on the road here, I mean, as you know, I'm sure you're selling merch too along
Yep,
the way.
absolutely.
This is a big source of revenue for
It
artists,
is, it
especially
is.
Artists that are up and coming. So you look at Spotify. Do you look at it as almost the enemy or the enabler?
I would say for me personally, where I'm at, I think Spotify is great
Okay.
in terms of discovery.
Yeah.
I understand why like really big artists push back or may not want to list their stuff on Spotify
We've already built that.
when they're trying to get a certain number of million downloads the first week and album sales.
Right.
But I've seen some other musicians that I'm friends with have great reach with Spotify, get picked up by a playlist, and
Yeah.
it's helped. So.
See, that's what's up. Get your stuff on the Spotify if you want the recognition, if you want the
Right,
opportunity to get the recognition.
Otherwise, you can get a check, every
Right.
now and then for $1.30
For a buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go
Well, Spotify pays too. I mean,
They
you
do.
get streams, but that's what you get is like $2.
cheap.
$2.30. It's pretty cool though.
What is pretty good though is YouTube with the
Absolutely.
monetize, and that's a decent actual income.
It
If you
is.
get the
Yeah.
views up, that's a good source.
Well, using them as a lead generation tool and connecting them to a place where people can actually buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Any haters out there?
Probably.
Yeah.
Not that I've. Not
Okay.
that I've. Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
So
So
I'm sure it's not for everybody. I heard there's another artist that I like a lot that says you're not going to make something that everyone's going to like, and if you're making something that everybody likes, you're probably not pushing yourself in your art. So I'm okay if not everybody likes it. Hopefully, there's enough people out there.
man, you
Yeah.
got some great attribution quotes there.
Yeah, right?
I've listened to a lot of interviews with artists.
Right. How important is it not to know everything?
Sorry?
How important is it not to know everything and to listen to other people?
Yeah, it's huge.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. What's the next one you want?
It's Here Right Now.
Here Right Now.
Mhm.
All right, explain Here Right Now. And when did you put this together, and who did you put it for? Who's it about? Is
That's
it
a
about
good-
your wife?
No, I don't. I always sit down to try to write love songs, and I never. They always turn into something other than that. I sat down to write a love song recently, and ended up writing like a song about depression and getting over. So.
Oh, it's a
not-
reality song. Good.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly. So
Good.
it's
based on true thoughts.
So it's
Just
not
love
about her. No, this was a couple of years ago. Just making that change needed to try to push myself is really what this was for.
Well, I'm looking forward to this, and again, thank you for joining us on the air.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
Telling your story, and not for nothing, providing I love the sound. I really do.
Thank you very much.
And I like the fact that you're from New York, Well, one more thing about New York.
Sure.
The amount of musicians in New York.
Yeah.
What is the biggest genre right now in New York for music? What would you say it is?
You can find anything. It's a fair question. There's a lot of different stuff coming out right now in New York.
Because that singer-songwriter, I mean, I just recently saw Chris Stapleton from
Mhm.
Right Out Loud up
Yeah.
on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
And he's doing a big thing over there now, too.
it's getting huge. Yeah.
It's, Nashville, I think, is the artists that are coming from Nashville are expanding.
Absolutely.
They're going into the major
Oh,
market.
for sure. You see a lot of the same names in a lot of the big cities, Austin and out west in LA, and in New York City. You see a lot of the same names at a lot of the same venues, so.
I love it.
And from Nashville too.
Might have been. But yes, here he is. Once again, give it up for Ben Rapp.
Take a step back, find the wrong that I've incurred. It's been 3 years and I'm yet to hear a word. I'm here right now and I'll share with you your leap of faith and my will to do. 'Cause patience wasn't mine lesson must be learned. I'm here right now, and I'll share with you your leap of faith and my will to do. 'Cause patience wasn't mine. Hindsight's foolish cry. The begging call, we're bound to survive time if you let me try. If you let me, I'm here right now, and I'll share with you your leap of faith and my will to do. I'll have enough what serves me right. Embrace temptation, but I'll sleep alone tonight.
Prominent, man. Beautiful. Nice
you.
job.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
better rap. Where can we see you? You're going to be in Nashville?
I'm in Nashville tonight at South at 7:30.
Awesome. I'm telling you, if you're down in Nashville, all right, definitely go check out that sound and check out that story. Good job, man.
Thank you so much for
Thanks
having
for joining us here today. And next time you're back in route, please come hang out
me.
with us.
Absolutely.
Oh, good times,
Appreciate
absolutely. Let's man, we're running out of time there. Good times in the show today. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
Okay.
Ben, let me tell you, I didn't eat nothing today, and that's a big mistake.
You gotta get
Yeah,
some food.
you're a big boy. Make a sandwich.
I should have taken the route of Ben and just carry something with me.
Yeah.
Something nutritious. Thank you, Scotch Marin, for calling in today.
Oh yeah.
Motivation, right there. Yeah, I want to all get hypnotized. The entire show gets hypnotized. That's
Yeah,
the next
for
thing.
success.
For success.
That'll be good.
No, I want to see Ben turn into a turtle. I would love to see that.
I'd rather do
Or a
that.
catfish. Ben, can you be a catfish? No.
Okay. No.
Bear. Can you be a bear?
We don't know what he
Bay the
wants.
Bear. I like it. But yeah, check out Scotch Marin if you want to get on the right track to success, weight loss,
Some coaching
stop
calls
smoking, getting off of pills, the whole bit. He's got a solution that is more holistic. Man. Off the medication, no more.
Yeah.
Ross B. Vardy, nice job, man.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to your nonprofit where you're taking some of the stuff through the realty world, okay, the leftovers, the appliances, and then giving it to the people that need it.
Definitely.
I like that.
Very cool idea.
It's very outside the box. It's very unselfish of you, and I like that. I think the city needs a little bit more unselfishness,
It does.
right, as the city grows. Yeah. Mayor Jim Durrett calling in here today.
He's awesome.
He's the
Always
man.
love to hear from him.
He's the man. Can you dig it?
Yeah.
That guy's awesome.
Well, flies the gold drone plane. It's pretty killer.
Yeah, it is. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
He's the coolest man.
Absolutely. Ernesto, nice job getting the video up and running,
Thank you.
despite the obstacles.
Yep.
Bay, Dr. Bay, filling this in on why cotton is in aspirin.
Yeah, you are.
That's what I learned today.
Congratulations on everyone for
Yeah.
being a legal American.
Yes, that's right. Everyone made it. Buzzer beater for some, but yes, everybody made it. Mark Owens, would you have passed the test? Do me a favor, don't put a
No.
girl's name on the show file today. Sky,
He's gonna do it.
did you learn anything cool on the show today?
No.
No. Come on, one thing.
Yeah,
One thing.
then I'm not gonna pass the American test.
Don't worry, we're gonna study.
Oh.
We're gonna study.
Okay.
All right, we got to get out of here. We'll see you Friday. We'll see you tomorrow at the Gilroy for Fat Bottom Trivia.
Give me the hard ones.
But yeah, that's what she said. And then
So,
yeah, we'll be at right back here, where talk radio meets live music. Joe Padula Show.